Can't wait to start talking. It's Ric Walton. Hi, Ric. How are you?
Hey, Bart.
I do have to tell our viewers about something that's happening at Firekeepers.
Okay.
You could win one of four sizzling Infiniti sedans, including the grand prize, a luxurious Infiniti QX55 Lux. It's the infinite fun 4x Infiniti giveaway on Saturday, July 22nd at Firekeepers Casino. Visit firekeeperscasino.com for details.
Let's go tonight.
Yeah, well, it's coming up a couple Saturdays. But yeah, you could go tonight.
Yeah, I haven't been there for a long time.
So did you have a good 4th of July?
Yeah, it really was a good 4th of July. It was fun. It was basically a family thing, but and not all the family, but went down to my sister's, and another sister was there, and I have one sister who always comes up with usually a balloon game or something like that with water in it, and we did, and that was a lot of fun, and grilled out and just sat on the shore at my sister's and
you make it sound like you have a lot of sisters, but you only have two.
Only have two. Yeah, I only have two sisters, and they both live about 500 yards apart.
I know, it's nice to have the family together,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it really is. It was nice. I had a good time, and beautiful 4th of July, and I played golf yesterday, and it was so hot.
How hot was it?
It was so hot. It was like 90 degrees hot and humid. And you talk about perspiration. I think I even sweated too, So it was, wow, was it hot yesterday?
It's 2 days this week, the hottest days ever in recorded history.
What?
Yes, in the world. The world, they keep track of the hottest temperature, and worldwide average July 3rd and then July 5th, hottest days ever.
Average for the world?
Yeah.
Was that because of the Canadian fires?
No, I don't think so.
Hey, what's happened? Has that gone away, or what's going on with that now? Do you know?
The media got tired of it. They want to talk about the cocaine in the White House now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, can you make this stuff all up out there? This world is so screwed up. I'm sorry, people. We got to get back to somebody that's got some kind of common sense, thinking.
Right.
I mean, I just can't believe the things that we're thinking, saying, doing, okaying, whatever it happens to be out there.
Well, it's a non-story. So somebody on a tour,
Right.
They set their phone and their stuff down in the thing, and so there was a baggie it was cocaine. It had nothing to do with anything. It's just
probably a tour, like you say.
A tourist. Yeah.
Or it could have been. No. So you can make up all kinds of stuff out there.
The wildfires are still burning, but the wind patterns have changed. But they're saying it's going to be back.
It's going to be back?
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad because, like I say, I noticed it a little bit there in that. So, but I got to tell you, after our show, I don't know, it was last week or the week before. I can't remember. I mean, you always look the same, so I can't tell you which show. My old buddy Phil Selby, who lives in California now, he posts different things, kind of fun type things and everything, but he texts me and said, hey, I saw you on the show because his relative, somebody told him that we had talked about, the Selby.
Well, he might have been watching. You can watch anywhere in the world.
Well, and I think he does. I think he watched it. And he told me he watched it then. He watched the show and saw us on there talking about that and his mother and everything. And,
Phil Selby, who was he the brother of James Selby, the track meet person?
Right.
Yeah.
Person the track meets, named after, who died of cancer, I'm pretty sure it was, and early on, young guy, good guy, I guess. I never really knew him. I knew Phil quite well. So, but yeah, so that was interesting to think Phil's out there in California watching JTV. You can watch it anywhere.
They do. Good to know.
You can watch it in Moscow, whatever you want to do. I think.
Yeah, they can. Actually, they can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got internet there, right?
We haven't been cut off.
No. But yeah, so July 4th. The crazy thing is, so we closed a little bit early on Friday. Mm-hmm. Saturday we were closed, obviously. Sunday we were closed. Monday, we let everybody go in our office on Monday. We said, hey, take the long weekend.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. You gave everyone the day off.
Were you off that day?
July 3rd. Some of us were here.
So, yeah. Yeah, that's right, you were. And then Tuesday, of course, we were off. When I got to Tuesday night and I said, we need one more day. How many times you said that when you got to long whatever out there and you think I need one more day? So, but.
Did you give him one more day?
No. So get into it and start working. We can't afford to do this stuff. So.
I think a lot of people do take this week off.
They do. Well, you get the whole week off, and you might have got Monday anyway and Tuesday. Then you got 3 days you to take off and 2 weekends, and it's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. So.
Yeah, it's a very popular vacation week.
So what's going on this weekend?
Oh, well, you name it. All kinds of things.
All kinds of things?
Later in the month, though, we're going to have some of the major events like the Hot Air Jubilee and the Women's National Air Balloon Championships coming to Jackson. National Championships.
My heart is fluttering. I mean, to Jackson. I mean, they're going to get up more than once or something like that? It's just always so frustrating.
The Women's Balloon Championship happens during the weekday, and then on the weekend it's the Jackson Hot Air Jubilee.
Oh, really?
40th anniversary.
This is the 40th anniversary? Yeah. You know, I think maybe we sponsored it the first year, I think. And we got all kinds of pictures, of every one of them, the sponsors, and they did. And it's kind of fun. But it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing when they get up. I mean, it's just something that everybody enjoys. And like, I mean, I've been up. You've been up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of freaks me out a little bit here. Going way up there and you look down, because my height thing isn't, just still kind of gets me.
I know. And I've done it maybe 4 times.
Right.
I don't know. But that's my lifetime quota.
Yeah.
I'm not going anymore.
I don't really think I want to do it anymore. I think the first time I ever went up was with Tony Hurst. And I said, Tony, do we have to get that close to that power line? I said, we did dunk in the water, and down the water and stuff and everything, but it was pretty cool, and you get to go up that high and you can just look around at things that you say, where's that?
Amazing. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
And you don't realize how sound travels when you're, because you can travel over neighborhoods and hear people on their back patio talking.
Right.
Normal.
And you hear them.
Hear them.
I know. That's like the lake. You can't say stuff on the lake. Gotta be careful because it really comes across to the people. Look at their house. That house looks terrible. Oh, we hear you.
Did you notice the Clark Lake annual boat count was on Tuesday?
I used to know the guy that did it, and I don't know who does it now. But no, I did not notice.
There was nearly 1,500 boats on Clark Lake this year.
On the lake or just somewhere?
On water, actually. In
Moving
the water,
or something like that.
Either in a berth. Really? Yeah.
1,500.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you, July 4th, there were a lot of them. There were a lot of boats that night. I couldn't believe the color. They changed these rafts and all these boats with the lights they're using. It just blows your mind how pretty cool it is. It looks pretty cool, So it was it was a good night. It was a good night for it.
Yeah, about a third of them are rafts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it has to be at least that. I'll bet at least that. And a lot of rafts. I mean, that's the best thing. And of course, here we are at the weekend again.
What are you doing this weekend?
Well, it's kind of a big weekend for us. We celebrate, actually, Lisa's sister comes down, her husband, and they have 4 daughters. And if you guys are watching, it's Cam and Emmy and Josie and Brookie, and they're all coming down, and they spend the night with us for a few nights. And then, and actually tomorrow we're having, my kids and grandkids are coming over, and we're going to frolic in the water, we're going to cook out. I don't think we're going to let off fireworks. My dad was a big firework guy. It kind of scares me a little bit right now. And we're going to play games. Lisa's got all kinds of games set up and stuff. It's really a blast. Really, it's a great time.
Fun.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Lisa's Sisters, and hope you have a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, and you too. I do. You and everybody out there in TV land.
Thanks for coming in. Ric Walton.